Accolade Lifestyle and Events. It's good to have you today again on Accolade Lifestyle and Events. Today we're going to be showing you something about someone who has been impacting the society, most distinguished Senator Osita Izunaso. He received some awards recently for his goodwill, for his humanitarian services. I want to use this moment to encourage each and every one of you. Please impact people, reach out to people. He's been doing his own with persons with disability. You can pick another section and do something. So Accolade is here to support him with this documentary. I hope you do enjoy it, and I hope it makes you to start doing the right thing. See you soon. Don't go away.
Kpakpando Foundation, one of the foremost caregiving non-governmental organizations, has continued to live by its creed of bringing sunshine and hope to the lives of those living with disabilities everywhere in Nigeria. Through its years so far, the foundation has been exceptionally firm in empowering, uplifting, and repositioning of those living with disabilities to enable them rise above self-pity, live and achieve their dreams, and maximize their potentials. In line with this vision and mission, the Kpakpando Foundation has never let slip any opportunity to truly remind those living with disabilities how special they truly are, their challenges notwithstanding, and how much they can achieve if only they can believe and dare. Little wonder, the foundation counts it strategic and extremely important to celebrate those living with disabilities everywhere and anywhere the opportunity presents itself. In December 2017, as the United Nations and the rest of the world marked the annual International Day of Persons with Disabilities under the theme Transformation Towards Sustainable and Resilient Society for All, the Kpakpando Foundation raised the bar by hosting an epoch-making event in the nation's capital, Abuja, for persons living with disabilities. Observers and analysts described this event as simply phenomenal and truly outstanding, an event that brought a new beam of hope to everyone living with disability.
Today, what we are doing is to support the ideas and the actions of a man who believes in lifting up people with disabilities, and not just doing that with his own ideas, but also with his own actions. Today, like we have been told, we are going to unveil the face of Kpakpando Foundation. This foundation has been on for 12 years already, and it's still growing strong. I remember a little while ago, we went to the International Conference Center to celebrate Senator Izunaso's birthday with the foundation and its members and beneficiaries, and it was very, very colorful. We are here to also remind ourselves, like I have said before, there is so much that each and every one of us can contribute to making life better for everybody, especially people with special needs.
the founder and chairman board of trustees of Kpakpando Foundation, a man with a heart of gold, distinguished Senator Osita Izunaso, and the ever-bright executive director of the foundation, Mrs. Pat John Osei, led scores of dignitaries, members of the political class, top government functionaries, and all men with the milk of human kindness to observe the special day and celebrate with those living with disabilities. The event was as electrifying as it was empowering, as special interactions, speeches, distribution of various gift items ranging from wheelchairs, sewing machines, braille machines, food items, and various cash gifts, while the fun came full circle with food, drinks, and dances. The event also saw the payment of WAEC fees for over 20 deaf and blind students of the government secondary school Kuje by the Kpakpando Foundation, representation of various interest groups and communities, and decoration of the first ever Kpakpando Foundation beauty queen, Miss Helen Halima Makama. Mr. Sani Ibrahim, popularly known as One Nigeria, also joined the teaming list of Kpakpando Foundation's peace ambassadors, as he was decorated and also presented with a gift of a motorbike. It was a gathering of those who have risen above disabilities and those to whom disability is nothing. Early 2018, as Nigeria ushered in a new year with its attendance, celebration, and flip side of harsh economic realities that greeted the turn of 2018, the Kpakpando Foundation was not deterred to start strong and begin the year with the empowerment of those living with disabilities in faraway Owerri, the Imo State capital. On the 4th of January 2018, while the nation said, "Happy New Year," Kpakpando Foundation said, "I love you," to over 300 disabled people in gifts of wheelchairs, grinding machines, braille machines, and sewing machines, cash gifts, and many others in a modest ceremony at the home of the founder and chairman board of trustees of the Kpakpando Foundation, distinguished Senator Osita Izunaso. This event, at the earliest days of the new year, surely will set the tone for a 2018 to remember for those living with disabilities in Nigeria. February every year brings with it an air of love and celebration. This February 2018 did not only bring along the Valentine's Day celebration and the Ash Wednesday for most Christian faithful, it also brought along the mother of all celebrations right in the heart of Abuja, the Kpakpando Valentine event for people with disabilities. On a day that meant different things to different people, the founder and chairman of Board of Trustees of the Kpakpando Foundation, distinguished Senator Osita Izunaso, and his team of humanitarians showed the true definition of love when they led influential and eminent personalities, top government officials, representatives of different interest groups, and area councils to a special Valentine treat for people living with disabilities. It was a day of joy, a day of encomium, and a day that will linger in the mind of those living with disabilities for many years to come. A strong attendance ensured the event was an all-round affair. Representatives of the School of the Deaf, School of the Blind, special students of the Government Secondary School Kuje, representatives of disability groups from Owerri and Kogi states, representatives of the Southeast Disabled Women Group, members of the Karmajiji community, and a host of others. 'Cause 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 'c
Today, Kpakpando Foundation have set this day aside to celebrate with all of our special citizens in Nigeria, especially the ones that are present here. We are dedicating this day for you all to share love, to share everything that we have for today's Valentine with you. Everyone that have gathered here, all of the dignitaries, they have come here to celebrate this day with you, the special citizens. We want to welcome you all, and we want to assure you that there will be no dull moment at all. There are lots of activities that will be happening here in celebration of this day. So we appeal with you to be patient, sit back and enjoy all of our activity. All of our dignitaries will be coming forward to dance for you. They will sing for you. They will do all the jokes for you. The national chairman, Gomi Tagiwa, Mrs. Ama, Honorable Abike, all of the NWC, they will come forward, they will dance for you because it's your special day. So please get ready and enjoy all of the good things that will be happening here. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy your day and it will be fulfilling for you. Thank you once again.
When I asked Senator Osita, what does Kpakpando mean? He said it means star, the shining star. And it means that every one of you here that we are celebrating today, showing love, you are all shining stars. You are all Kpakpandos. And you know, we're talking about love. What does love feel like? I want to quote St. Augustine here. What does love feel like? It has the hands to help the poor. It has the feet to hasten to the poor and the needy. It has the eyes to feel misery and pain. It has the ears to hear your pain and tears. Senator Osita, indeed you are full of love. And you represent the true meaning of love. Thank you very much. And you know, when we give, I think we're doing ourselves a big favor. Because as Osita and I have said severally, success is not about age, it's not about character, it's not about how much money you have in your account, it's about how many lives you're able to touch. If every one of you spare a thought and time as Senator Osita is doing, I'm sure the world would be a better place to live in.
Very glad that my colleague Osita has chosen this very special day, the Day of Love, to bring you all together, to give us the privilege of sharing the day with you, the privilege of enjoying your company, the privilege of seeing a little, just a little, of what you can do as these blind students have just displayed with the very sonorous music that they have treated us to. Osita, may God continue to bless you. I want to emphasize that giving is a good thing. The bicycles, the braille equipment, because they facilitate learning. We all have one disability or the other. It's just that your own impairment places real obstacles in your way. And the significance of people like Osita, the imperative that people like me, Ama People, Madam of the Diaspora, and the rest of us who are here. The imperative of our presence is that we want you to feel loved. We want you to know that you are in every respect as valuable as any member of this society. We want you to know that yes, you have challenges more than we have. But we want you to develop that confidence in yourselves, that confidence in your abilities, that can-do feeling that yes, in spite of these disadvantages, you can still rise to the very, very top.
You all know that today is a unique day because Ash Wednesday and Valentine's Day coincide. Today is Ash Wednesday and today is Valentine's Day. There's a Bible passage that says, "Greater love has no one, that a man should lay down his life for his friends." That Jesus laid down his life for all of us. So I want to believe that that love, we will all recognize that love that made God send his son to die for us, to shed his blood for us. And that love will inspire all of us that to learn to love one another and to serve God through serving our fellow human beings. And that is what Senator Izunaso is doing today and has done for about 13 years now with the Kpakpando Foundation.
And it's going to be double Valentine for me because I'm going to spend the day with these incredible human beings. And I'm really, really happy that I came here today. I sat down here and, totally amazed, but thanking God that there is another human being who has come to this world, has been a privilege to get that platform, but who has not taken that love and walked away without giving back that love. Because my joy today is that if you are incapacitated in any way, it is not a liability. I see joy, I see pride, I see beauty. You must be strong to take advantage of that. Not only, winning beauty pageants, I like to see like other parts of the world that today, one of these people here would go to House of Reps as members of House of Reps. One of them would be senator, because I was at a conference and we had people with disability and they were amazing contributors, very, very cerebral people. So, Osi, I thank you so much. I thank you for what you're doing and may God bless you.
Any one of you here is a very special citizen. And we shall continue to honor you, accord you that respect and that regard that you deserve. Today, we are talking about disability. There is nothing like disability. There is nobody who does not have one form of disability or the other. I'm not aware of anybody that doesn't have one form of disability or the other. And the fact that you are not disabled today does not mean that you have escaped being disabled. So when you see somebody that is challenged in one way or the other, please do give a helping hand. Please, at any point in time. We are pursuing the National Assembly for the bill for persons with disability. The good news is that the bill has been passed by both the Senate and the House of Representatives. So by next week, we are going to start our advocacy with the Senate and the House of Representatives so they can send the bill to Mr. President for assent. That's what we are going to do by next week. If that bill is passed, persons with disability in Nigeria will have a commission. And when there's a commission, National Assembly can now put money for them to run the affairs of the commission. That's what we're talking about here. We have over 23 million Nigerians with disability. And the number is increasing on a daily basis because of the insurgency in the Northeast. It's increasing on a daily basis. Now, we have taken our advocacy to the IDP camps to even take a statistics. We don't even have proper data of persons with disability in Nigeria. There is no statistics. And when we are talking about employment in Nigeria, we are saying that at least 10% of every employment in Nigeria will be reserved for persons with disability. That's what we're saying. And these are the things that are contained in the bill that we're talking about. Look at wherever you go, public buildings do not have access for persons with disability. You will see a 10-story building and they have no access for a person with disability. How will that person climb to even go to his office if he's working there? So these are the things that are contained in the bill. And by the time the bill is passed, then we can have a startup for persons with disability. That is not the end. If we have that commission, we will now push for a ministry for persons with disability.
Good job.
The women have Women Development Center, which is like a commission for women. They also have Ministry of Women Affairs. Why can't the members of persons with disability have just one? If the women have two, let us start with Commission for Persons with Disability, so that we can seek for our rights. They have fundamental human rights that are enshrined in our Constitution, and it must be respected. It has to be respected. So join us in the advocacy of ensuring that they are given a better life. Today is a special day. We are finished with the formal activity. We are now moving to the informal activities, because we are going to dance, we are going to eat, we are going to have riddles and jokes, we have buffet. People will go to buffet and dish whatever you want to eat, because today is a day of love and we are showing love to one another. So I don't want anybody to go here without eating something. So what we are going to do is everybody will sit down, please. If you are a member of Kpakpando Foundation who is here, we don't want you to stand up at this point in time. You have to be seated. You have to be treated like a king that you are. I will invite the chairman of the occasion to step forward. I also have rice. This rice is from me, and we want everybody here to go with at least one. You know, Uncle Ben's rice. We'll try to bring back Uncle Ben's. So this is Uncle Osita's rice.
To express love most profoundly, these disabled persons, whom distinguished Senator Izunaso describes as kings and royalties, were treated kingly, as they were served by the eminent personalities and special guests of the event in what could be best described as the most remarkable show of humanity, regard, and love. Several gifts followed, as braille machines, wheelchairs, and several other educational materials donated by the NTIC Foundation were distributed. The Queen of Kpakpando Foundation, Ms. Helen Makama, was also empowered to the tune of 500,000 naira. Dances followed, as everyone dug it out on the dance floor. Here, no class exists, and no social standing, just true Nigerians with pure love in their eyes.
Somebody, she want make her come carry her. I'ma make her in one body, yeah. Hey, baby.
The Kpakpando project continues to be one of the most laudable philanthropic gestures ever to be established in Nigeria. The commitment and passion brought to bear on this project is one that can never be missed, while the hunger to reposition even for greater services to people living with disabilities is one that can melt just about any heart. Today, volunteers and caregivers of the foundation are trained in disability sensitivity and content for advocacy by renowned disability consultants to position them for greater excellence and to build capacity for higher impact. Senator Izunaso has proven that love is sweeter when it is shared and spread, and that a candle loses nothing by lighting other candles. Gladly, Nigeria and the rest of the world have taken notice and continue to celebrate this demonstration of true love, with the most recent being the announcement of distinguished Senator Osita Izunaso as the winner of the Sun Humanitarian Service Award. A society where everyone is equal and joy is shared. A society where one's disabilities are not interpreted as inabilities and equal opportunities are given to the highs and the lows. A society where equity and justice are hallmarks, and a resilient and sustainable society for all is a possibility. That is the society we see and dream at the Kpakpando Foundation. And truly, when we work together, that dream is possible. Kpakpando Foundation, be your brother's keeper.
Hey, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And for Mrs. Osei, you have been a wonderful DJ and a very kind woman. I will continue to support you. I will be there for you anytime, anywhere. Just call on us. We'll be right there to support you. And know also that AIT is backing you up, because we are also in AIT. We're interested in people who are doing the right thing, and you are doing the right thing. Wow. See you again, my viewers, my lovers, same time, same station, on the most prestigious television station, AIT. Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye.